Hi guys, it is Sunday the 20th of August and it is the first day of the BookSwapAthon. So I thought I would vlog this week, so this is going to be a separate video from my vlog style wrap-ups that I do every month. Yeah, really excited. Obviously I'm a host of the readathon and yeah, it's just going to be a fantastic week. So I've had my usual lazy Sunday. Sunday's the day where I get to laze about in bed while Stefan gets up and has a shave and that sort of thing. So I read 50 pages of the first book. I'll just grab it. The first book that I've started for the BookSwapAthon, which is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So excited to read this. I got this from one of my buddies, Nikki. She sent this to me and yeah, absolutely fantastic. So I've read the first 50 pages of it. And so you've been introduced to the journalist that she's called in, obviously Evelyn herself, and she's told us a little bit about how she got into Hollywood and her first husband. And it's really good so far. It's almost like reading a gossip magazine, the fact that it's compulsive in that sort of way. Not quite a gossip magazine, but I think you kind of, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just really interesting hearing about her life and that sort of thing. And we're also hearing from the journalist's life as well, and I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Yeah, so I'm hopefully going to be reading a lot more of this today. Yeah, just put some makeup on. I've got a couple of videos to film today. I'm going to go downstairs and make some lunch and I will catch up with you guys later. So lunch is served. I have a wholemeal toast and Marmite. Are you a Marmite lover or a hater? Leave me that in the comments below. And then I have some fruit yoghurt with some fruit in it, which I'm a bit obsessed with at the moment. So yay! So I just wanted to read you a quote. I've just taken a picture of this to put this on Goodreads. So it says, "There are people who see a beautiful flower and rush over to pick it. They want to hold it in their hands, they want to own it. They want the flower's beauty to be theirs, to be within their possession, their control. Don wasn't like that, at least not at first. Don was happy to be near the flower, to look at the flower, to appreciate the flower, simply being." Really liked that comparison between the two, so yeah, thought I'd read you that, and yeah, I'm gonna go now. Hi guys, so it is about 8 o'clock on Sunday still. I think this morning I said it was the 20th. I don't think it's the 20th, I think it's the 19th today, so apologies, I don't know what the date is. Yeah, so I just thought I'd give you an update on how my day's been going. I didn't film today because I didn't really feel like it. I was feeling kind of a little bit under the weather earlier on today, so I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm off on holiday at the moment, you know. I can just film whenever I want to, baby. I can just film whenever I want to, basically. I don't have to put myself under pressure to do it at the weekend, which is what I generally have to do when I'm at work, because by the time I get home from work, it's usually too dark, like the lighting's crappy in order for me to do it in the evening. So yeah, I tend to like to do it at the weekend. But I don't have to be in that routine when I'm on holiday, so I decided, yeah, I didn't want to film when I was feeling a little bit crappy, so I didn't basically. So I've been reading for most of the afternoon. I did my first sort of Twitter sprints, which was really fun. Going into it I was like, well, what am I going to do? You know, I've never done Twitter sprints before, but I really enjoyed it, interacted with some people and got some reading done. I've read about 150 pages of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and I'm really loving it so far. Yeah, it's kind of split up into sections for each of her husbands. And so I'm on the 3rd husband, I think. Yeah, really good so far. Loving that. Yeah, and then I had some dinner, and then I was watching some booktube videos and doing a bit of crochet. So I don't know if you guys are interested in this, but I do like crocheting, and at the moment I'm working on a blanket that was part of a magazine series that I subscribe to, so it's got like so many squares to it. So I just did square number like 63, I think. So yeah, and I've got to do a load of joining and edging now. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are interested in that, but I do like crocheting while I'm watching BookTube or while I'm listening to an audiobook or something like that. So I'm going to read a bit more of my book now. I've got a cup of tea and I've got a homemade chocolate chip cookie. It looks a bit weird because they kind of, I didn't separate them enough in the oven basically. So yeah, but they're really nice. Yeah, I'm just going to settle down for the rest of the evening, do a bit more reading, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is Monday, so it's the second day of the BookSwapAthon. We've been out this morning into Colchester, and then I did a reading sprint on Twitter and got some reading done, and then I've just had some lunch. But most importantly, I finished my first book, which was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This was fantastic. It was such a good story, and I just think that Taylor Jenkins Reid, she just knows how to tell a story. She's not a literary writer or anything like that, but she knows how to weave a story together. She knows how to write great characters, and she knows how to write about issues in a way that gets across the complications and the complexities of those issues, but also, yeah, just talks about how important they are basically. So obviously I've talked in this vlog before about what this is about. There's so much hype surrounding this book, but it's completely justified in my opinion. I gave it 5 stars, and now I want to read everything that Taylor Jenkins Reid has ever written. Like I said, I think I said before that I was finding it hard to pick up this book in UK bookshops, so I'm going to have to order her other books online, I think, through Book Depository or something like that. But yeah, looking forward to reading other stuff by her. What a great way to start off the BookTubeathon. It's not the BookTubeathon, it's the BookSwapAthon. Oh my god. Yeah, what a great way to start it off. So I'm going this afternoon, we're going to go out. We've got a couple of other bits to do this afternoon. I'm going to endeavour to film at least one video, and I am going to pick up my second book. Not quite sure what that's going to be at the moment. I'm going to have a flick through my choices and I will let you guys know later. Hi guys, so it is Tuesday the 21st of August. I didn't film anything after I left yesterday, but I decided, and I don't know whether I told you what I decided to pick up, but anyway, decided to pick up Shadow and Bone. Actually, my husband picked this out. I laid all my TBR books out for the BookSwapAthon and he picked this one. I've read about 100 pages of this, so I read 50 yesterday and 50 today, and actually I'm quite enjoying this. This is my type of fantasy basically. It's YA fantasy, and that might be why it's my type of fantasy. This basically tells the story of Alina, and at the very beginning of the book, Alina is discovered to have this power, and basically she is taken from the job that she's currently doing. Like, she's training to be a cartographer, I think, and kind of taken into the Grisha world, and we're just learning about what the Grisha world is and what it involves at the moment. It's really, really readable. So like I said, I don't like a lot of fantasy, especially epic fantasy, just because I think it's sometimes a bit too dense. And I find the world building a bit boring and stuff like that, but this is really, really intriguing, really easy to read. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. So like I said, 100 pages in. I'm hoping maybe to read at least another 50 pages of this today, although I'm a little bit behind now. So maybe I'll try and read another 100 pages of this today. It's about 4:30. Let me just have a look at the time. Oh no, it's 5:45. About 5:45. I've just filmed a couple of BookTube videos, so I need to edit one of those and get that uploading. It is hot It's really, really hot, especially in the reading room. I've just closed the blinds so it's a little bit darker in here now, and I've got the fan out. I'm going to put the fan on as soon as I finished filming this clip, just because 2 videos and I was sweating by the end of it. So yeah, there you go. It's a bit of behind the scenes for you that you didn't necessarily want to know, but there we go. So yeah. So I'm going to leave it there and I will speak to you guys later. Hi guys, so it is Wednesday. I'm not sure about the date. 19th, 22nd? Wednesday the 22nd of August, and a little while ago I finished my second book for the BookSwapAthon, which is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I really enjoyed this. I was just saying to Stefan that this is my kind of fantasy basically. I don't really get on very well with epic fantasy, and this has not got the scale that sort of more adult epic fantasy does, and that suits me just fine. I talked already about what this was about. This continued to be really gripping and really easy to read. I really liked the characters and the world, and it ended in such a way that made me think, yeah, I really do want to carry on with the series. So I ended up giving this one 4 stars, and then I got Stefan to pick my next book, and let's get it properly, I'm going to be reading An Untamed State by Roxane Gay. So this was for the challenge of Swap the Setting. So I'm supposed to be reading some of this outdoors. It is really, really sunny, so actually I might go out there this afternoon and do some reading outdoors. I really should get out of the house. So yeah, so looking forward to this one. All I know about this is it's set in Haiti, and it's got something to do with this woman being kidnapped, and it can be quite brutal at times. I've not read anything by Roxane Gay before, so I'm looking forward to giving her writing a go. Okay, so I'm outside and I'm going to start An Untamed State. It's 4:15 and we have a garden that means that we don't get an awful lot of sunlight after about 5 o'clock, and so I'm sitting in the remaining patch of sunlight on the grass, so we'll see how long I read out here for, but I am making the effort. Hi guys, so it is Saturday, so it's the last day of BookSwapAthon today. I haven't checked in with you for a while. Yeah, just been, I haven't finished a book and been doing various bits and pieces, so I'm still reading An Untamed State. I'm really liking it. I'm about 250 pages in. Yeah, so I'll let you know when I finish that and what I think of it. Today's a bit of a busy day. I'm sitting in the car park. I'm about to go into Hobbycraft, which is like a big crafting sort of store. I'm going to look for a couple of bits in there, and I'm going to meet my mum later for coffee, and we're going wedding dress shopping for her. So I thought I'd sort of show you a few bits and pieces today, and then hopefully at some point today I'll finish my book and I'll let you guys know what I think about that. So yep, I'll check in with you guys later. Hi guys, so it is Sunday, so it's the day after the end of the BookSwapAthon. So the BookSwapAthon's over. It was such a fun week, and it was lovely doing Twitter sprints with people and just interacting with different people, and yeah, it was just really, really lovely. I really had a good time. I did finish the 3rd book, but I only finished it this morning, but I'm going to kind of count it as part of this vlog because I read most of it during the actual readathon itself. So I finished this morning An Untamed State by Roxane Gay. This was really good. It's got loads of trigger warnings in it. I've explained before that this follows a woman who gets kidnapped. She's visiting her parents in Haiti. She was born in Haiti or born in America, can't quite remember, but she's visiting her parents in Haiti, and her husband decided that they wanted to go to the beach one morning, so they drive out of the gates of the house, and then they're surrounded by these 3 cars and she gets kidnapped. And it's about her experience whilst being sort of with these men who have kidnapped her, and then what happens to her afterwards. I'm not going to say any more than that. This was really hard to read, but I just think Roxane Gay did such a good job of putting you in the mind of somebody in that situation. I mean, I'm guessing that nothing like this has happened to her. I hope not. But she just managed to put across, well, she just made it seem so real. And I really appreciated that. It's just not an easy book to read at all. And yeah, but it's one that I think, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Enjoyed is probably the wrong word, but I really, it didn't take me that long to read, and I was compelled by what was going on. I just think she writes really well, basically. So I look forward to picking up some more stuff by her. I don't know whether she's written any other novels. This was the first novel that she wrote, maybe the first thing that she wrote. I know she's written a lot of non-fiction, but I'm definitely going to be picking up more of her writing. I gave this 5 stars. I just thought, because, yeah, I was just really impressed, basically. So, yeah, that's the last book that I read for the BookSwapAthon. So I managed to read 3 books across the 7 days, which I don't think is too bad. I probably could have read a little bit more than that, but, you know, I was doing other things and life gets in the way. And yeah, I think 3 books in a week is really good. I mean, if I went and told somebody who's not part of the BookTube community, or maybe not a reader, or is not as much of an avid reader, that I've read 3 books in a week, they think that was mental. But yeah, so yeah, I'm really pleased with how it went. So those of you that participated in the BookSwapAthon, I hope you had a really good time too. Let me know in the comments below what you read, what you thought of it, that sort of thing. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.